if you read the autobiography of Nelson Mandela, you'll come to know that it was an जो ये ANC है, after African National Congress, it is a social democratic political party, and it was found in 1912 or something. मतलब उस वक्त में it was found. And Dr. Mandela was one of the member of this. He joined ANC while he was young. मतलब जब वो छोटे से थे, तो at that moment he had joined ANC because ANC was the political figure which was fighting for the independence of South Africa. And before he had joined this ANC, he was just like us. At the time when he had joined this, he was also like us. लेकिन जब उन्होंने देखा कि the people are harassed, they are what we call as exploited, specifically the racism. So that was when he had joined this Congress, African National Congress, right? It was not found by him, but he was later on he was the president of ANC. He had joined it as a member. Just आपके जो क्या कहते हैं उनका नाम क्या है, नरेंद्र मोदी जी. Narendra Modi ji, right now he is the Prime Minister of our country. But once he was also the member of BJP. He was one of the key members. Starting में तो he was just a normal member, one who was passing the messages and all. Later on he became a key member. In fact, he had a very good role in the grim period of Indian politics. Like हमारे यहाँ पर एक बहुत if you read the politics in the serious manner, you will come to know that 1974-75 के अंदर India had faced a period which is called as emergency. And normally emergency is a period which is one of the toughest period in any political situation. And at that time, Narendra Modi had disguised himself as a Sikh. उन्होंने खुद को जो है सरदार बना के अपने आप को अरेस्ट करने से बचाया था, because he was in the opposition. तो उस वक्त में जितने भी ऑपोजिशन लीडर्स थे, लाइक अटल बिहारी वाजपेयी, लाल कृष्ण अडवाणी, नरेंद्र मोदी, ये सब जो हैं इनको अरेस्ट करने की बात चल रही थी. तो मेनी ऑफ देम वर डिटेन. तो ये खुद को उन्होंने बचाने के लिए ही इवन डिस्गाइज हिमसेल्फ एज अ पंजाबी सिख. सो in that manner there are मतलब कि everyone has some figure, and Dr. Mandela also had the same kind of figure. He was not a founder member, but he also joined it in the political movement against the Africans' independence, against the racial discrimination. Right, Shamili? Now, as I had, bolo.
The other term,
Your voice isn't clear, beta.
am I clear now?
हाँ.
Yes, ma'am. I'm saying that I actually asked 2 doubts of SST.
Okay, bolo.
Yes, ma'am. I also asked that what is the difference between color that lived during that
Your voice is not coming again. I don't know.
Ma'am, am I audible now?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I'm saying that what is the difference between Indians and colored during that
I know you have put it. Indians and colored, there is big difference. See, basically क्या है कि हम लोग जो हैं, अगर हम एक पैरामीटर रखते हैं of what we call as गोरा and काला, तो we are dusky figured. मतलब हम लोग तो exactly we are not as fair as the Americans, the Australians or the UK citizens are there. सेकेंड आपके आ जाते हैं हम लोग जैसे जिनको एशियन कलर्स कहा जाता है. वी आर हैविंग अ डस्की कलर, वेरस जो आपके कलर्ड मतलब बिल्कुल डार्क कलर जो है विच एग्जैक्टली इज यूज फॉर द अफ्रीकन्स और द वेस्ट इंडीज, उनके लिए हम लोग यूज करते हैं. नॉर्मली इट इज दैट इज अ कलर, इट इज नॉट अ कलर ऑफ, इट इज जस्ट द कलर स्किन coloration, means very fair. Then what we are Indians.
Ma'am, your voice is breaking so much.
Why yours only, others did not complain? Is it the problem with everyone?
No, ma'am.
No.
No, ma'am.
Yes, there might be some problem with at your end also. You can just rejoin. So that is why they call as colored. It's only, beta, these are the words which we are using it. Actually देखा जाए तो एक ही होता है white and black है, but we are not actually black. So इसीलिए उनको जो है colored figures बोला जाता है, because Asians they have a dusky color. They are not as dark. If you look at the Africans or the Afro-Africans living in America, we are not as इतना नहीं है, इसीलिए they have used these words, right? चलिए, now we are starting the chapter as per the reading of the book. पहले मैंने आपको एक ओवरऑल करवा दिया था, बट नाउ आई एम रीडिंग इट विद द बुक. दैट व्हाई डू वी नीड अ कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन, मतलब मैं वर्ड टू वर्ड रीड करके बताऊंगी. You will be getting your answers also here, Shamili. I have fought against the white domination and I have fought against black domination. I have cherished the ideal of a democratic and free society in which all persons live together in harmony and with equal opportunities. It is an ideal which I hope to live for and to achieve, but if it needs, it is an ideal for which I am prepared to die. Maybe this kind of question, this kind of paragraph may be given and you may be asked who was the speaker. So here it is Nelson Mandela, who had focused on the equality of both the people, both the race living in South Africa. Means he did not want कि दोनों में से किसी के भी दिमाग में या दिल में दूसरे के लिए नफरत हो. He didn't want the hatred for any of the what we call as community. This was Nelson Mandela being tried for treason. Treason का मतलब हो जाता है treason का मतलब है धोखाधड़ी. Treason means धोखाधड़ी. मतलब ये पेपर में आपका क्वेश्चन आता है कि for what he was. He and even 7 other leaders were sentenced to life imprisonment in 1964 for daring to oppose the apartheid regime in his country. मतलब किस वजह से हुआ था? Because he had taken this courage to raise his voice against the apartheid. Apartheid मतलब the discrimination of the people on the basis of their color. He spent the next 28 years in South Africa's most dreaded prison, Robben Island. Again, this is one of the question of your MCQ. And this question is one of the common, अगर ये वाला part अगर आपका आएगा तो. Robben Island is the place where he was imprisoned. Apartheid was the name of a system of racial discrimination unique to South Africa. Now the word why it is written unique, because as I had already mentioned that this practice is there most of the place where the whites are there. And मतलब मैंने सुना है, I haven't gone to all the places, but I have heard this, that it is very common for the people of Europe or America to use these words. The white Europeans imposed the system on South Africa. मतलब किसने किया था? How this came into practice? As I told you in my earlier classes, that South Africa was under the white minorities. मतलब they had colonized it. During the 17th and 18th century, the trading companies from Europe occupied it with arms and force in the way they occupied India. जैसे हमारे यहाँ आए थे, they had come here for the business, then later on they entered into the administration. In the similar manner they had entered, but हमारे और उनमें थोड़ा सा फर्क था. उनके यहाँ इन्होंने ऐसे लॉ लगा दिया था जिसकी वजह से मतलब कि the Africans were forced to work under them. I had discussed it about the same. उन्होंने फैमिली लॉज, इनहेरिटेंस लॉ लगा दिया था. वेयर इज इन इंडिया, हम इंडियंस ही थे जिन्होंने थाली में सजा के उनके हाथ में दिया था. बिकॉज हमने कई चीज़ों में हमें लगा था कि वो ज़्यादा ठीक है. बट अनलाइक इंडिया, a large number of whites had settled in South Africa and became the local rulers. हमारे यहाँ पर वो सेटल नहीं हुए थे. Only there were the people, the officers जो यहाँ पे रहते थे, they used to come here, and the people who were governing वो लोग थे. But वहाँ पर क्या था? Many of them had shifted over there. The system of apartheid divided the people and labeled them on the basis of their skin color. अब आपने जो क्वेश्चन पूछा, Shamili, the answer is here. The native people of Africa, South Africa, are black in color, and they are 3/4 of the population. यानी कि they were in majority number of people of the South African जो वहीं के लोग थे, and were called blacks. Besides these two groups, मतलब white और black, there were people of mixed races. Mixed races मतलब जो हमारे इंडिया में से वहाँ चले गए थे, वहाँ आपस में शादी हो गई थी, who were called as colored, and people who migrated from India. आ गया आपको? Blacks एकदम जो कि जिनको हम साउथ अफ्रीकन, एफ्रो अफ्रीकन हैं, वेरेज आपके वाइट्स यूरोपियंस, वेरेज जो हम लोगों का जैसे कलर्स हो जाते हैं उनको कलर्ड बोला जाता है, एज वी आर ऑल इन द डस्की फिगर्स. द वाइट रूलर्स ट्रीटेड ऑल नॉन वाइट्स एज इंफीरियर्स, मतलब चाहे वो ब्लैक्स हो या कलर्ड हो, सारे के सारे उनको तो लगता था वो मतलब गोरे हैं तो दे आर इंफीरियर, मतलब वो सॉरी दे आर सुपीरियर. The non-whites did not have voting rights. सबसे बड़ी बात क्या थी कि जो नॉन वाइट्स होते थे उनको उन्होंने कोई वोटिंग राइट नहीं दे रखा था. अब how was apartheid practiced? This is the answer. ये वाला जो अभी पढ़ोगे ये. And if the question from a picture comes, we will also read this. The apartheid system was particularly oppressive for the blacks. मतलब उनको exploit करता था. Why? They were forbidden from living in the white areas. They could work in white areas only if they had a permit. उस दिन आपको मैंने बताया था ना. In fact, they were supposed to, अगर उनको क्रॉस करना होता था, एंड अगर वाइट का छोटा सा भी एरिया होता था तो दे हैड टू क्रॉल लाइक एनिमल्स. Trains, buses, taxis, hotels, hospitals, schools and colleges, libraries, cinema hall, theaters, मतलब all the public places जहाँ कोई भी जा सकता है. Public toilets were separate for whites and blacks, मतलब बीच भी आपका उस तरफ काले लोगों के लिए, इस तरफ गोरे लोगों के लिए. This was called segregation. Segregate का मतलब हो जाता अलग कर देना. सेग्रीगेट का मतलब हो जाता अलग करना. सेग्रीगेट का मतलब अगर मैं आपसे कहती हूँ काइंडली सेग्रीगेट द पेपर्स, तो सेग्रीगेट का मतलब हो जाता है अलग कर देना, राइट? तो ब्लैक्स और जो आपके वाइट्स हैं दोनों को अलग कर दिया गया. ऑप्रेसिव का मतलब हो जाता है प्रज्ञा बेटा, यस आई एम डूइंग दैट. देयर इज अ साइन बोर्ड ऑन द सेम पेज व्हिच इज नॉट इन द बुक, व्हिच इज maybe beta because I'm having an old book, that may be the reason. I'm having the old book, so that may be the reason. Oppressive का मतलब हो जाता है बेटा cruel treatment, a treatment which is long. This is city of Durban, मतलब it's in South Africa. And this they have written, मतलब कि bylaws, this bathing area is reserved for the sole use of members of white race group. मतलब वो इसके अंदर ये दिखाना चाहते हैं segregation in this particular board is कि इस वाले एरिया में सिर्फ whites ही आ सकते हैं. So this way they were segregated. They could not even visit the churches where the whites worship. Black could not form association or protest against the terrible treatment. मतलब उनको तो किसी भी तरीके का they were not having any kind of what you call as rights. तो protest तो बहुत दूर की बात है. Yes, प्रज्ञा, kindly बेटा.
Ma'am, this image is real or this has been edited?
No. They are all real, and this is a reality. And till now, so if we call as South Africa is facing a terrible poverty because of all these historical, and there are people, मतलब मेरे मतलब हमारे known to लोग हैं, they are not living there, but they were in WHO and you know these organizations, तो वो बताते हैं कि these things were really in picture, and in fact the whites had made the rule so cruel कि बाकी के लोग जो है वो मतलब साउथ अफ्रीका से दूर रहते थे, but they would not help them. Since 1950, the blacks, colored and Indians fought against the apartheid system. हमारे यहाँ से भी लोगों ने आवाज से, मैंने बताया था आपको that it was India who had supported them. They launched protest, march and strike. The ANC was the umbrella organization. This was started in 1912. But many people were members of this particular Congress. Like in our country, it was INC, Indian National Congress. It was also the umbrella organization in our country. What is the meaning of umbrella organization? मतलब यहाँ लिखा हुआ है ना, it was the umbrella. Umbrella organization का मतलब हो जाता है it was a large organization, people from different principles. मतलब कोई किसी चीज में, लेकिन दे ऑल वर मेंबर्स ऑफ दैट एंड कॉमनली टुगेदर दे वर फाइटिंग फॉर अ सिंगल पर्पस, दैट इज इंडिपेंडेंस. अम्ब्रेला छतरी, यानी कि इट अकोमोडेटेड पीपल फ्रॉम ऑल द, मतलब आपस में चाहे उनका कितना भी डिफरेंस क्यों ना रहा हो, बट यूनाइटेडली दे वर फाइटिंग फॉर द फ्रीडम. दिस इंक्लूडेड, अब देखो पढ़ोगे आप, many worker unions, मतलब उसी organization में many worker unions, communist party. Many sensitive whites also joined the ANC to oppose the apartheid and played a leading role in the struggle. मतलब it was not that only the blacks were there, even some of the whites, जैसे हमने फ्रेंच रेवोल्यूशन में पढ़ा था, मीरा अबीस एंड हमने पढ़ा था ना कि दो वहाँ के भी लोग थे उसी तरीके से. Several countries denounced मतलब उसको उन्होंने प्रोक्लेम किया, अनाउंस किया, apartheid as unjust and racist. But white racist government continued to rule by detaining, torturing and killing thousands of black and colored people. वो वही करते थे जो उनका मन करता. So then what happened, how it came into, towards a new constitution. अब धीरे 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 1912, and you can imagine 1994, 26 April 1994, over a period of 80 years, 82 years के struggle के बाद they had seen this dawn. मतलब ये जो morning था, that they could see after a period of 80 years. As protests and struggles against apartheid had increased, the government realized they could no longer keep the blacks under their rule through repression. Repression मतलब ज़बरदस्ती. The white regime changed its policies. Discriminative laws were repealed, मतलब उनको change किया गया. Ban on political parties and restrictions on media were lifted. मतलब थोड़ा थोड़ा उन्होंने कोशिश किया. After 28 years of imprisonment, Nelson Mandela walked out of the jail as a free man. Finally, at the midnight of 26 April 1994, the new national flag of the Republic of South Africa was unfurled, marking the newly born democracy in the world. and ultimately, और ये मतलब कि this can be your MCQ question, when did South Africa attain its independence? 26 April 1994. Imagine, 82 years. The apartheid government came to an end, paving way for the formation of a multiracial government. Here, the multiracial government is referred to the whites, blacks, and the colored. So, what was that first? इसका आपका पूरा जो है, there is a complete chapter in your 10th standard, the second chapter, long way to freedom, the autobiography of Dr. Nelson Mandela. Historical enemies succeeded in negotiating a peaceful transition from apartheid to democracy exactly because we were prepared to accept the inherent capacity for goodness in the other. My wish is that South Africans never give up on the belief in goodness, that they cherish that faith in human being is a cornerstone of our democracy. And if you read that second chapter, you will come to know how they had, मतलब कई बार हम कहते हैं ना कि sometimes it is the revenge that is how we take. उन्होंने जो revenge है ना, that was not by discriminating again, the revenge was by giving them equality. उन्होंने कहा हम समझ सकते हैं कि how we felt when we were discriminated, so we are not going to do the same thing once again to you. ये अच्छाई यहाँ पर जो लिखा है ना, to accept the inherent capacity for goodness in the other, मतलब कि they had tried to be good and they had tried to get that goodness from others also. After the emergence of the new democratic South Africa, black leaders appealed to fellow blacks to forgive the whites for the atrocities they had committed while in power. Atrocities मतलब the cruelties जो उनके साथ में किया गया था. They said, let us build a new South Africa based on equality of all races and men and women, on democratic value, social justice and human rights. The party that ruled through oppression and brutal killings, and the party that led the freedom, मतलब जो ऊपर वाला है, that is for the Europeans, and जो नीचे वाला है, the party that led the freedom struggle is for ANC, African National Congress, sat together to draw up the common constitution. मतलब that is the unique point. After 2 years of discussion and debate, they came out with one of the finest constitutions in the world that had ever had. And as I had already discussed with you, that Mandela was a ardent follower of Mahatma Gandhi also. He was a good friend of Jawaharlal Nehru as well, and he was a follower of Mahatma Gandhi in the way of non-violence. In his autobiography, he has mentioned it specifically. After two, अब ये वाला जो paragraph हम पढ़ रहे हैं, this is what was the new constitution of South Africa about, right? After 2 years of discussion and debate, they came out with one of the finest constitution. The constitution gave its citizens the most extensive rights available in any country. They decided that in the search for a solution to the problem, nobody should be excluded, no one should be treated as a demon. मतलब किसी को हम लोगों ने आउटसाइडर नहीं बनाना है, किसी को हमने राक्षस नहीं बना के रखना. They agreed that everybody should become part of the solution, whatever they have done or represented in the past. Let us forget the past and let us move for the future. The preamble to the South African Constitution sums up this spirit. ये जो है, page number 28. We the people, this is of US, this is of Africa. We the people of South Africa recognize the injustice of our past, honor those who suffered for justice and freedom in our land, respect those who have worked to build that, develop our country, and believe that South Africa belongs to all who live in it. यानी कि उन्होंने जो है completely they made over, हम लोग कहते हैं make over कहते हैं, so they had made over a new constitution that gave equality to everyone who had been part of South Africa at that particular moment. The South African constitution inspires democrats all over the world. A state denounced मतलब जिसको सबने छोड़ दिया था, by all over the world till 1994 as the most undemocratic one, is now seen as model of democracy. What made this change possible? For the determination of the people of South Africa to work together, to transform bitter experiences into binding glue of a rainbow nation. Why it is written rainbow nation? Because all colors are living together. Speaking on the South African Constitution, Mandela said, "The Constitution of South Africa speaks of both past and future. On the one hand, it is a solemn pact in which we as South Africans declare to another that we shall never permit a repetition of our racist, brutal and repressive past." Yes, Shamili?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I wanted to ask that now why the countries means parted ways with South Africa till 1994? As ma'am, before we studied that some countries protested against the white regime as it was racist and all. So why is it written that they parted ways now?
Why?
And why they parted ways with South Africa?
Because if we look into the other portion, अगर हम लोग एक situation को, if we look into the economic ground, see when one particular country, अभी जैसे कि there are many countries जहाँ पर एक ना एक problem आती है, but what happens is we need an international support first. Second thing is we need money. But South Africa unfortunately इन दोनों चीज़ों से अलग था. How? Now your question is very good. How? If we look into UN, अगर हम UN को देखें तो आप देखोगे UN के अंदर जितने भी आपके members हैं, member countries, they are all from the wealthiest countries. And the veto power is a power which is given to specific countries on the basis of their military and their contribution to World Bank. तो अगर हम उसको देखते हैं तो this power is also given to only those countries which are in terms of rich. इसकी वजह से क्या होता है politically? Nobody openly supports any country which is in problem. और इसकी मतलब जिसको हम कहते हैं ट्रू इंटरनेशनल सपोर्ट, क्योंकि सबको अपनी कुर्सी और अपना सिक्योरिटी जो है उसे देखना पड़ता है. एंड सेकेंडली विद इन अफ्रीका ऑल्सो, इफ यू सी अफ्रीका इज कॉल्ड एज अ गोल्ड डिगर क्योंकि वहाँ गोल्ड है, बट ऑन द अदर हैंड देयर वर नो पीपल जो कि उस चीज़ों को कर सके. जैसे हमारे यहाँ पर भी तो यही प्रॉब्लम है कि वी डोंट हैव द कैपिटलिस्ट. हमारे यहाँ पे गिन चुन के रिच पीपल हैं. तो इस वजह से क्या होता, ओपन सपोर्ट नहीं था. एंड दैट इज व्हाई दिस पर्टिकुलर कंट्री हैड टू सी सच काइंड ऑफ ऑपरेशन फॉर अ लॉन्गर पीरियड देन एनी अदर कंट्री. और अभी भी अगर आप देखो इजराइल, सीरिया, इन सब कंट्रीज में यही इसी तरीके की प्रॉब्लम्स आती रहती हैं बिकॉज ऑफ द व्हाट वी कॉल एज जेन्युइन इंटरनेशनल सपोर्ट. एंड नोबडी विल कम. मैं खुद बता रही हूँ आपको, एक सिंपल आपके उसमें बता रही हूँ, जब रोड में कोई खून से लथपथ गिरा होता है तो हु सपोर्ट्स? सब कहते छोड़ यार, पुलिस के चक्कर में कौन जाएगा. दिस इज द सेम केस. when someone is in trouble nobody dares, क्योंकि डेयर करने के लिए आपको करेज चाहिए. हमारे यहाँ से तो फिर भी जवाहरलाल नेहरू, देन आपके इजिप्ट से नसीर थे, देन देयर वर मेनी कंट्रीज हु आर सपोर्टेड बट देयर वर ओनली फ्यू, देयर वर नॉट मेनी. तो फ्यू और मेनी में बहुत डिफरेंस हो जाता है ना. तो ओपन सपोर्ट नहीं था. वाई? कोई भी इंग्लैंड को जो है, कोई भी यूरोपियन कंट्री से पंगा नहीं लेना चाहता था, because Europe is one of the richest economy in the world. So nobody wanted that sleep. But it is more than that. It is also a charter for the transformation of our country into one which is truly shared by all its people. यहाँ जो all its people उन्होंने लिखा है, this is for all the people who belong to different races. A country which in the fullest sense belongs to all of us, black, white, women, men, जिसके लिए. So this is why they call themselves as a rainbow nation. See, this is what I told you. Does the story of South Africa's struggle for freedom remind of INC? Make the similarities, nature, relation between different communities, leadership of Gandhi ji and Mandela, वहाँ ANC, हमारे यहाँ INC, and the method of struggle. Why do we need a constitution? Now question comes कि ऐसा मतलब साउथ अफ्रीका के अपार्थेड और कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन का क्या मेल है? What is the relation between a constitution? This is because अगर एक country is ruled with a set of मतलब कि regulations, अगर कोई भी country, कोई भी जगह अगर एक set of rules होगा ना, तो उसको तोड़ेंगे लोग, लेकिन ज़्यादा नहीं. अगर rules होंगे ही नहीं तो जो जैसा मन होगा वैसा चलाएंगे. In our country also it is not that the constitutions जो law है उसको नहीं break किया जाता है, ऐसा नहीं है. ऐसा नहीं है कि we are not facing oppression. Yes, there are. But if you look into the number of atrocities, they will be too small. खुलकर कोई नहीं कर सकता है. They know this. The South African example is a good way to understand why we need a constitution and what do constitutions do. The oppressor and the oppressed. Oppressor जो दूसरों को दबाता है, जो दूसरों के साथ गलत करता है, and the person who has faced that injustice is the oppressed. Were planning to live together as equals. आप सोचो, आपका कोई दुश्मन, आपको उसके साथ अपना रूम शेयर करना पड़ रहा है. सोचो. It was not going to be easy for them to trust each other. They had their fears. Whites को भी था, blacks को भी था. Blacks को था कि दोबारा ये कर देंगे तो, क्योंकि whites के साथ में क्या था, वो majority में नहीं थे, but they had money. They had the support of the white community. और ब्लैक्स को, वाइट्स को इस बात का डर था कि भाई हमने इनके साथ इतना गलत किया था, अब ऐसा ना हो कि ये लोग हमसे बदला लें. They wanted to safeguard their interest. The black majority was keen to ensure the democratic principle of majority rule was not compromised. यहाँ पर majority rule मतलब the number of blacks were more. They wanted substantial social and economic rights. They wanted that जो भी rights frame होंगे socially, economically वो बिल्कुल बराबर होने चाहिए. Whereas the white minority was keen to protect its privileges and property. उनको डर था कि उनकी जो property है वो जब्त कर ली जाएगी. After long negotiations, both parties agreed to a compromise. The whites agreed to the principle of majority rule and that of one person, one vote. मतलब rule will be by the blacks, but equality will be given as universal adult franchise. They also agreed to accept some basic rights for the poor and the workers. The blacks agreed that majority rule would not be absolute. Now, what is the meaning of absolute? Means they would not be absolute का मतलब होता है they would not be keeping all the powers for themselves. They agreed that majority would not take away the property of the white minority. Yes, Pragya beta?
Yes, ma'am. I want to ask that, as you said, the white minorities thought that the Africans could not take any revenge. So how, what kind of revenge they can take?
हाँ बेटा, सॉरी, हाँ बोलो.
Am I audible?
हाँ हाँ, ऑडिबल.
Ma'am, I want to ask that, as you said, white minority always thinks that
हाँ, क्योंकि उनको ये रिवेंज का डर था ना कि भाई उन्होंने तो ब्लैक्स को मारा था, पीटा था, सब कुछ किया था. अब उनको डर था कि वाइट, अब ब्लैक्स जो हैं दे आर गोइंग टू कम इन पावर, तो वो लोग भी ऐसा ही करेंगे उनके साथ. क्योंकि अगर आप वाइट्स के, आई हैड टोल्ड यू दिस अबाउट दी समरी वाली क्लास में, मैंने आपको बताया था कि जो वाइट्स होते थे, व्हाट दे यूज टू डू इज दे वुड फ्रेम सच अ लॉ. जहाँ पहले साउथ अफ्रीकन वर रिच, दे हैड, मतलब कि अगर आप साउथ अफ्रीका का ओरिजिनल अगर आप देखोगे, दे वर रिच, दे हैड लॉट्स ऑफ कैटल, दे हैड गुड अमाउंट ऑफ प्रॉपर्टी, लैंड, सब कुछ था उनके पास में. बट वाइट्स ने जब रूल पे आए तो उन्होंने ऐसे से रूल बना दिए कि आपके, मतलब एक घर के अंदर अगर 4 बच्चे हैं तो सिर्फ एक ही को प्रॉपर्टी मिलेगी. तो जब बाकी 3 कहाँ जाएंगे काम करने के लिए? सो दे हैड टू वर्क अंडर द वाइट्स. देन देवर परमिशन लेना पड़ता था, उनको मार पीट की जाती थी. तो ये सारी चीजें, अब उनको डर लग रहा था कि नाउ अगर ब्लैक्स आएंगे तो दे विल ऑल्सो डू विद अस. इफ यू आर रॉन्ग टू अदर्स, आपको डर तो लगेगा ना बेटा. दैट वाज अ रिवेंज. उनको लगा दे वुड टेक इट. अगर वो देखिए, जो वाइट्स थे दे वर फ्रॉम यूरोप, राइट? तो ओरिजिनल प्रॉपर्टी तो उनकी नहीं थी ना. द प्रॉपर्टी एक्चुअली बिलोंग टू द साउथ अफ्रीकन्स, लेकिन उन्होंने वहां पर अपने मकान बना लिए थे, वहां घर बना लिया था. अब उनको डर लग रहा था कि वो कहेंगे भाई यहाँ से खाली करो और चले जाओ अपनी यूरोप. तो कहाँ जाएंगे वो? तो दिस वाज अ रिवेंज दे वर फियरिंग अबाउट.
so ma'am, as they fear about the revenge, so they are more rich. They can.
दे कैन बेटा, बट डेफिनेटली बेटा, देखिए, एनी वन हु इज रिच, बट टू मूव अवे, और वाइट्स में तो बहुत ज़्यादा दे हैव दैट सुपीरियरिटी कॉम्प्लेक्स. हार कर वापस आना उन्हें बिल्कुल मंजूर नहीं था. इफ़ यू लुक इनटू द हिस्टोरिकल फिगर्स ऑफ इंडियन, दे वुड, मतलब अगर आप 10 अगर आप पढ़ोगे ना, तो 8 में वो लोग सिर्फ इसलिए बदला लेते थे बिकॉज उनको अपना हार मंजूर नहीं था. दैट वाज अ मेन प्रॉब्लम विद देम. दैट्स अ behavioral. The blacks agreed that the majority rule would not be absolute. Absolute matlab not that all the powers will be with blacks. They agreed that they would not take away the property of the white. This compromise was not easy. Kaise? Was it easy to trust? The only way to build and maintain trust in such a situation is to write down some basic rules of the game that everyone would be abide. यहाँ game is for the rule. मतलब कुछ, अब आप भी सांप सीढ़ी खेलते हो या फिर मोनोपोली खेलते हो, तो देर आर सर्टन रूल्स. अगर आप उस पर आ जाते हो, जेल पे आ जाते हो, तो आपको वो 100 रुपये देने ही पड़ते हैं, है ना? मोनोपोली में होता है. और अगर सांप सीढ़ी में सांप है तो आपको कट गए तो आपको नीचे आना ही पड़ता है. सो देर आर बेसिक रूल्स विच आर सेट. तो उसी तरीके से उन्होंने एक बेसिक रूल रख दिया जिससे कोई भी गलत काम करने से पहले सोचेगा. These rules laid down how the rulers are to be chosen in future. These rules also determine what the elected governments are empowered to do and they cannot do. Finally, these rules decide the rights of the citizens. These rules will work only if the winner cannot change them very easily. This is what the South Africans did. उन्होंने basic rules बनाए that these rules will be supreme और कोई भी गवर्नमेंट इसको इग्नोर या चेंज नहीं कर सकता है. They can follow. हाँ, time again we have to amend, मतलब उनके अंदर, बट हम उसको completely हम उसको हटा नहीं सकते. There are some basic principles to amend also. In our country it is a long procedure. And इसको हमने कहा constitution. It is not unique to South Africa. Constitution make every country has diverse group of people. Their relationship may not have been as bad as that between whites and blacks in South Africa. but all over the world people have differences of opinion and interest. सबके पास में, तो हमारे यहाँ पर इवन वी आर नाउ फ्री, तो क्या हम लोग एक दूसरे से लड़ते नहीं हैं? सुबह शाम तो हम लड़ते ही झगड़ते रहते हैं. हम रेसिज्म पे नहीं लड़ते, हम हिंदू मुस्लिम बन के लड़ते हैं. मुस्लिम कहते हैं कि तुमने उनको परमिशन दिया कावड़ के लिए, तो वो कहते हैं कि तुमने उनके बकरीद के लिए परमिशन दिया, तो हम भी तो लड़ते रहते हैं. एवरी एंड दिस विल ऑलवेज बी देयर. Even within a family also, no two people can be having the same set of opinions. Whether democratic or not, most countries in the world need to have these basic rules. मतलब आप मोनार्की में भी हो तो भी कुछ तो रूल्स होने चाहिए ना. There should be some rules that the ruler should follow. There should be some rules that the people should follow. अब रूल्स नहीं होते तो डेफिनेटली, अब जैसे फॉर एग्जाम्पल पैंडेमिक है, everywhere the lockdown has been removed, but the government has set certain rules. You have to wear the mask while you are out. You have to maintain the social distancing. और जब वो रूल्स को नहीं मान रहे हैं तो डेफिनेटली दे आर पनिश्ड ऑल्सो. लेकिन इन सम प्लेसेस द पीपल आर पेनलाइज्ड. इन सम एरियाज दे आर, मतलब उनको जो है और किसी तरीके से बोला जा रहा है. लाइक इन सरोजनी नगर, मतलब अभी क्या हुआ था इन जनपद, द पीपल वर फ्लाउटिंग द नॉर्म्स. वो भीड़ में चल रहे थे बिना मास्क के, तो पूरा जनपद बंद कर दिया. दैट वाज अ पेनाल्टी. एंड दैट वाज नॉट द पेनाल्टी फॉर द ट्रेडर्स, दैट वाज अ पेनाल्टी फॉर बोथ ऑफ अस. जो लोग जा रहे थे खुशी खुशी उनके लिए भी था, और जिन लोगों ने दुकान खोली थी और उन्होंने बोला नहीं था कि वियर योर मास्क और डोंट एंटर, उनके लिए भी था. अभी डे बिफोर येस्टरडे दे हैव क्लोज सरोजनी नगर मार्केट. सो दिस इज हाउ रूल्स अगर होंगे तो ही तो उसको तोड़ने के आपको यू विल बी पेनलाइज ना. जब रूल्स ही नहीं होंगे तो तोड़ने का कोई है ही नहीं. बट ऑल ओवर द whether the countries are democratic or not, they need. This applies not just to government, any association. आपका school should have its constitution. It could be a club in your area, a cooperative sector, a political party. सबके अपने एक set of philosophies होते हैं, principles होते हैं. आपके घर में भी कुछ rules होंगे, कितने बजे खाना खाना है, कितने बजे सोना है, किससे कैसे बात करना. That may not be written, but they are there. है या नहीं? Not that we can, आपको पता है you cannot talk everything to everyone. सबके घर में होता, हमारे घर में भी था, हमारे घर में भी है. In my parents' house also there were certain rules. In my house also there are certain rules. किसने कब खाना खाना, like in our house we have made one point, खाना साथ में ही खाना. पूरे दिन तो we all are working, all of us are having, you know, वो एक कमरे में, वो एक कमरे में, एक कमरे में ऐसे हम काम कर रहे होते हैं. At least at dinner point we can be together. Sundays को we normally go for one, मतलब on the, अभी तो OTT platform पे ही we see some movie, we watch some movie. In every area you need to have, and when it is written in a proper format with rules, breaking करने पे क्या आपका penalty है, all that comes as a constitution. Constitution is not a very big, you know, word. Constitution is just a set of rules. Thus, the constitution of a country is a set of written rules that are accepted by people living together in a country. It is the supreme law that determines the relation between the people living there, that is citizens, and the people who are ruling. मतलब in a political sense. अब वो क्या क्या करता है, why, मतलब what does the, ये आपके पेपर का आने वाला क्वेश्चन. First, it generates a degree of trust and coordination, that is, क्योंकि when we are from different background, हमारे यहाँ पर we are religion भी है, language भी है, हम लोग अलग अलग हैं. So, जो अलग अलग तरीके के लोग हैं कैसे रहेंगे. Now everybody will say I am supreme, my language is supreme, my country, my area is supreme. But जब तक हम लोग एक रूल नहीं रखेंगे कि you need to respect the others, नहीं तो आपके खिलाफ आवाज उठाई जाएगी. Will not be. Second, it specifies how the government will be constituted. Who will have power to take which decisions? Means हमारे यहाँ जैसे इलेक्शंस आर देयर. इलेक्शंस कितने दिन में होना चाहिए? हाउ द कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंसी हैज बीन डेवलप्ड, व्हाट आर द रूल्स टू कंटेस्ट एन इलेक्शन, व्हाट आर द रूल्स, मतलब उसको कैसे हम एक इलेक्शन कमीशन कैसे सेटअप किया जाएगा, एवरीथिंग इज मेंशन. स्टेट क्या कर सकता है, यूनियन क्या कर सकता है. ऑल्सो they lay down the limits on the power of the government and tells us what the rights of the citizens are. It should not be absolute. वो जो चाहेंगे, because they are the rulers, they cannot do anything. And it expresses the aspiration of the people about creating good. Aspiration मतलब their aim. क्या चाहते हैं हम लोग? What do we want? Clean roads, good health, nice education system. जो हम टैक्सेस देने में कभी पीछे नहीं हटते, बट वी वांट कि जो हमारे टैक्सेस हैं दैट शुड बी यूज्ड इन द राइट पर्पस. ये हमारा एस्पिरेशन है. हमारा एस्पिरेशन है कि इंडिया शुड बी कंसिडर्ड एज अ डेवलप्ड कंट्री एंड वी शुड बी कंसिडर्ड एज अ डेवलप्ड सिटीजन. तो हमारे उन एस्पिरेशंस को पूरा करना बाय टेकिंग डिफरेंट डिसीजंस इज द थिंग रिटन इन कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन. All countries that have constitutions are not necessarily democratic. Means even आपके मिलिट्री रूल में भी कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन कैन बी देयर, मोनार्की में भी हो सकता है, बट ऑल कंट्रीज दैट आर डेमोक्रेटिक विल हैव कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंसी. होना चाहिए, मतलब कि उनके पास कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन होता ही है. आफ्टर द वॉर ऑफ इंडिपेंडेंस अगेंस्ट ग्रेट ब्रिटेन, द अमेरिकन्स गेव देमसेल्व्स द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन. After the revolution, the French people approved a democratic constitution. That means तब से most of the countries जो independent हो गई हैं, they all are having their constitution. Right? Now we will be discussing this making of Indian in the next और खत्म हो जाएगा. ठीक है? चलो. Let us log off. Bye.
Bye, ma'am. Have a nice day.
Ma'am.